It's the most aspirational thing that India's ever seen. The bullet train, which has been promised to us in 2023 with more than 80% funding by Japan. It's been a thing of wonder and also of criticism. Can something which costs 1.1 lakh crores really be worth the investment, especially when it is limited between the sector of Ahmedabad and Mumbai? When Mumbai has seen very recently the horrendous stampede at Elphinstone station, which left 23 people dead, and the series of accidents in Uttar Pradesh due to derailing. Critics are asking, is this really where India's priority should be? The derailment statistics, remember, are very disturbing. 2016 to 2017 saw the highest number of deaths due to derailment in a decade. 186 deaths due to derailment in the last year. It's been the highest in the last 10 years. In this year, we have already seen 62 derailment deaths. So with all these statistics, with all these questions, and the fact that the bullet train will only cater to 750 passengers per train, and only about 35 trains will run to start with, many ask, shouldn't the government be spending its money on maintaining the railways? So it is in this context that the revelations of this latest RTI filed in Mumbai and the replies it got become significant. Take a look.
India's bullet train dream on the Ahmedabad-Mumbai route will become a reality, but a response by the railways reveals that there aren't many takers for existing trains on this route. Over the last 3 months, trains have been running with 40% empty seats and have mounted losses to the tune of 29 crore in the last 3 months. The response also said that no new trains are proposed between the two cities. These details raising doubts about the financial feasibility of the train that's costing the country more than 1 lakh crore. The Railways was forced to correct its information and claim that its bookings on the route were 113% and earnings more than 95%.
This information which have been given in the RTI is specifically from the passengers who are directly travelling from Mumbai Central to Ahmedabad station. So occupancy is around 103%. So it's a very demanding sector. The bullet train will not only competing with the rail traffic, it will be competing with the air traffic especially. We will be targeting that. So considering that, it will have a good market and good potential.
For commuters who rough it out every day on Mumbai's local trains, bullet trains are an extravagance and not a necessity.
The everyday travelers that are there, they are not really bothered about bullet trains in general. They want a safer travel for them every day. I don't see that bullet train would be able to take that many people from a destination to another destination.
जैसे कि एल्फिस्टन रोड में जो हादसा हुआ था, उसमें भी बहुत लोगों की जाने गई है. तो वो ब्रिज बनवाना या सिक्योरिटी बढ़ाना, पहले वो ज़रूरत है. उसके बाद ये सब बुलेट ट्रेन और वो सोचना चाहिए इस गवर्नमेंट ने.
In Mumbai, this is Anand Zanane for NDTV.
So that's what the RTI reveals. And let me just bring in the RTI applicant and our other guests this evening, and then we look at the explanations which the railway department have given with the specifics and take it up with the RTI applicant themselves. We have with us the RTI applicant Anil Galgali, who has pursued this line and looked up and found out all this information. We also have former Rail Minister Dinesh Trivedi, Trinamool MP. In studio, we have transport expert T.S. Ramakrishnan, who has done a study on the viability of bullet trains and believes that they are viable. And from the BJP, the spokesperson, national spokesperson, we have Shaina NC joining us from Mumbai. Now, I just want to point out to our viewers over here, this is what the Railways says about the explanation, about what this RTI has revealed. If the RTI says that 40% of the seats on this sector are vacant, the Railways said that the applicant only asked for details between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. They're saying that it doesn't include and that the bullet train will also have other stops. They're saying that the person was a little confused who was answering and replying to these messages. So it hasn't looked at all the stations that fall between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. They're saying they're confident that the bookings on Mumbai-Ahmedabad, and if you go by the stations, then it's not 40% empty. It's in fact 113% full. That's what the Railways is saying. Anil Galgali, you've heard the response of the railways. How do you respond to it?
जिस तरह से पश्चिम रेलवे ने खुद जवाब दिया है, हमने स्पेसिफिक आरटीआई मांगी थी। सूचना अधिकार के तहत किसी भी तरह के डॉक्यूमेंट बनाए के नहीं दिए जाते हैं। उनके पास जो रिकॉर्ड था उन्होंने मुझे उपलब्ध कराया है और निश्चित तौर पर अगर मैं भी खुद मुंबई से अहमदाबाद कार चेयर से गए थे शताब्दी से, वो ट्रेन खाली थी, तो उसी के बाद मुझे लगा कि एग्जैक्टली कितने फिगर हो सकते हैं, कितने लोग मुंबई से अहमदाबाद जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो सरकार है 1 लाख करोड़ रुपया बुलेट ट्रेन पर खर्चा कर रही है, तो निश्चित तौर पर कितने पैसेंजर हैं, कितना उनको रेवेन्यू आ रहा है। तो उसी के बाद जो आंकड़े आए, मैं 3 साल पहले जब मुंबई से अहमदाबाद गया था, गुजरात में एक मेरी अपील थी, उस दौरान जब मैंने पाया कि जो मेरी गाड़ी में शताब्दी जो एक्सप्रेस थी उसमें भी कई सारे पैसेंजर नहीं थे, तो उसके बाद मुझे एक क्यूरियोसिटी हुई कि जिस तरह से बुलेट ट्रेन पर इतना पैसा खर्चा कर रहे हैं, तो एग्जैक्टली इसके आंकड़े भी अगर मिलते हैं तो निश्चित तौर पर इसकी जानकारी लोगों के सामने आनी चाहिए। और पश्चिम रेलवे ने खुद ही जानकारी दी है और उसके जानकारी में उन्होंने दावा भी किया है और उन्हें जो आंकड़े दिए हैं वो सबके सामने है।
लेकिन उनका ये कहना है कि आपने ये नहीं पूछा था कि बाकी जो स्टेशन, क्योंकि आपको मालूम है एंड आवर व्यूअर्स आल्सो नो कि जो बुलेट ट्रेन भी होगा उसमें भी करीब 10 स्टेशन तो होंगे ही, शायद उससे ज़्यादा भी हों, 12 तक हों। तो आपने भी नहीं पूछा उनसे कि सबका डेटा दे। वो कह रहे हैं कि अगर सारे स्टेशंस का भी आप अगर आंकड़े आप देखते तो फिर एक अलग सा जो उन्होंने फिगर्स दिए हैं वो बिल्कुल अलग है।
हमने जानकारी मांगी थी मुंबई से अहमदाबाद और अहमदाबाद से मुंबई, तो उसके बीच में जो भी स्टेशन होंगे उसके आंकड़े तो उनके पास उपलब्ध थे, वही उन्होंने दिए हैं। और आरटीआई में कोई भी जानकारी आप बना के नहीं देते हैं, जो आपके पास रिकॉर्ड उपलब्ध होता है वही वाणिज्य डिपार्टमेंट ने हमें दिया है। निश्चित तौर पर जिस तरह से वो भी दावा कर रहे हैं कि हमने अंधेरी के पैसेंजर नहीं गिने, बोरेवली के पैसेंजर नहीं गिने, बुलेट ट्रेन कोई अंधेरी और बोरेवली नहीं रुकने वाली है, बुलेट ट्रेन के कुछ ही स्टेशन है। निश्चित तौर पर जो बुलेट ट्रेन की जो डीपीआर रिपोर्ट है, जो उसकी फैसिलिटी रिपोर्ट है, उसको उन्होंने सार्वजनिक करना चाहिए, तो दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। निश्चित तौर पर पश्चिम रेलवे अब जानकारी देने के बाद इस तरह का जो दावा कर रही है, और उन्होंने ये भी दावा किया है कि अहमदाबाद जो मंडल है कि किसी भी तरह नई गाड़ी का प्रस्ताव उनके पास उपलब्ध भी नहीं है। यानी कहीं ना कहीं तो जानकारी के बाद अभी ये जो पलटी मारने का जो काम कर रहे हैं सरकार के दबाव में, इसकी भी जांच होनी चाहिए।
Okay, Anil Galgali, you've made your point over there, and for our viewers, it's just that the reason that we're going into this, looking at all the figures about this, is because the bullet train is really something that has captured the imagination of people. And before we go to Shaina NC, who is the national spokesperson of the BJP, I just wanted to go across to an expert perhaps in this field, Dinesh Trivedi. Dinesh Trivedi, you've seen what the RTI, what the report reveals. You've also seen what the railways has explained, and I just wanted to ask you, which one do you think is closest to the truth? Is it the fact that it's not very viable because it's already going empty, especially the upper class seats? That is the target audience which the bullet train also wants to cash in on.
I would take a very different view. I would not even get into the figures. It's very clear that the so-called bullet train, actually it is Shinkansen, the high-speed train. It's not viable, and especially this short stretch, it is just not viable. And I would not even want to get into the argument whether it's a profitable route or not. All the routes at present in India is running at a loss. And the passenger tariff is getting 65% almost subsidized. So there is no question. And between Mumbai and Ahmedabad, there are Volvo buses, the cars, and it's so very convenient. So I would not get into that thing. As far as the bullet train is concerned, I would not like to oppose the project, but I can only tell you one thing. When I was the minister, I had initiated. But my terms were very different. I would not like to take a loan. I told the Japanese, you build, you operate, and after 30, 40 years, you give it back to us. I would not spend a penny because I don't want my future generation to pay for something what I am doing today. Very honestly, for aviation which has grown so efficiently, there's so many budget airlines, it's just not viable. So I'll give you the solution later on when you ask me in the show as to what should we be doing.
Okay, it's interesting you talk about the loan. I'll take up that question in just a bit, because some people have said that even though we've got a loan at a very, it sounds like almost a giveaway. It's 0.1% is the loan that we've been given at, that's interest. Even that some are arguing.
At the end of the day, you have to pay back.
That's right. And some are arguing that at the rate of exchange and what we have to start giving back in 50 years, it may not be viable. But that's the people who are critical to it. We have, of course, in studio, T.S. Ramakrishnan, who thinks it's very, viable. So what Anil Galgali, what you've said, and Dinesh Trivedi, what you're arguing against, you've taken a position completely opposite to that. You've heard the points that they've made. Part of it is Anil Galgali saying it's just, you can see that those trains, Shatabdi, which is very, popular, even that is going empty. And these figures that's been provided by the railways are also very telling, that they're saying that at the moment they have losses of 29 crores just in 3 months. So how do you say that it's viable?
So let me first clarify on this losses. Railway has been subsidizing passenger fares across all classes except 3AC.
Right.
3AC is the only class with 80% occupancy. It is breaking even.
Tier 1. Okay.
3-tier AC.
Yeah.
All other classes Indian Railway has been subsidizing, including 1AC, 2AC.
Right.
So the Indian Railway has been incurring around 25,000 to 30,000 crores every year because of passenger transport, and this is being compensated by higher tariff rates for freight. So the question of the losses is not only in this route, losses are there every route, because basically we have not increased the fares.
Okay, fine.
Then when it comes to
the vacancy,
Shatabdi, this actually the same question was asked to me by the former Railway Board Chairman when I gave a presentation to him. The basic difference between bullet train and the Shatabdi is, or for that matter any day train, is that you are changing the way people travel. Because in Shatabdi it starts at 7 o'clock and reaches at 1 o'clock in the, Ahmedabad it starts at 7 o'clock and reaches at 1 o'clock. You are killing the day, what I call it as production hours of a day.
Right.
Whereas the bullet train is not going to be that. You are going to start at 7 o'clock and you are going to reach your Mumbai at 9:30, and you are finishing all your business and then be back on the same day evening to Ahmedabad, or the other way around. So this difference is very, critical for,
that's an interesting point, yeah.
So this is where actually there is a, for example, you take Ahmedabad, Mumbai, the day trains maybe have lower occupancy. Look at the high night trains. They have more than 100% occupancy.
Okay, that point, just on that point, Anil Galgali, आप मानेंगे जो यहाँ पे वो कह रहे हैं कि शताब्दी की तो कोई और भी प्रॉब्लम है?
नहीं, ये देखिए, जो शताब्दी हो या दुरंतो हो, कुल मिला के 30 गाड़ियाँ मुंबई से जाती है अहमदाबाद, और अहमदाबाद से 31 गाड़ी आती है. उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा मांग स्लीपर क्लास के लिए है. जो आम आदमी है, बुलेट ट्रेन में क्या आम आदमी जा सकता है? ओके, 5,000 रुपये किराया उसको भर सकता है क्या? निश्चित तौर पर जो अपर क्लास की बात कर रहे हैं, जैसे 3rd AC, 2nd AC, 1st AC, कार चेयर और एग्जीक्यूटिव चेयर, उसकी अगर आपने आंकड़े देखे तो निश्चित तौर पर 40 to 60% जो सीट्स है वो खाली जाती है. तो मेरा कहना है कि जिस क्लास के लिए आप बुलेट ट्रेन ला रहे हैं उसका तो स्टडी कीजिए. सरकार को उसकी DPR रिपोर्ट हो या उसकी फैसिलिटी रिपोर्ट को ऑनलाइन करना चाहिए. उन्होंने क्या स्टडी किया है, उन्होंने मुंबई अहमदाबाद में रूट पर क्या स्टडी किया है, उसकी जानकारी लोगों के सामने लानी चाहिए.
Okay, so China NC coming over here, it is something that refuses to die down, especially because of the kind of accidents that we've been seeing. It's something that people are concerned about, you know, whether it's Uttar Pradesh and the derailments there, or the fact that what we've seen in Elphinstone, you know, we've had to call in the army because we need something urgently done. At this point of time, and politics is all about perception, do you think it sends out the right message to work on bullet train?
Well, firstly, I think we need to highlight that this incident is not just about Mumbai to Ahmedabad. This is about development in the country. Now, if you have such a mammoth project which is going to take off in a segment where you have 130% more than what one actually requires I mean, what one requires is about 130%, and we haven't even got the facility for that. I think it's imperative to understand that this bullet train is about the development of India. And please do understand, for the critiques who are constantly rattling and rumbling, they should know at what minuscule or almost nothing we have got as an interest rate, where you have Japan with its track record coming to India, performing brilliantly, and we have this entire showcase for the country to be replicated in longer segments, whether it is Delhi to Chennai or whether it's Kanyakumari to Kashmir. I think it's imperative to understand that we as a government are firm that Vikas and Pragati are the two essentials we will not compromise on. As a Mumbaikar, I travel by train. I know the kind of load if one wants to go from Mumbai to Surat or Mumbai to Ahmedabad, how long it takes for a ticket. And here you have people in this busy business district wanting to commute in the morning, wanting to come back in the evening. And it's imperative for us to view this as a debate, which is a concrete debate on what is wrong, rather than constantly just critiquing
no, but this
and
is a
suggesting
concrete
that everything
China
we do is
NC,
wrong. The
China
Prime
NC.
Minister leads by example, has come with a vision plan, and we will continue to work in that regard.
Ma'am, you're saying
direction.
it's just simply critique, you're saying people are simply cribbing. However, I just wanted to point out to you that these are figures provided by the railways themselves. The RTI reveals their response to that itself, where they are saying that in this sector you have 29 crores loss in 3 months, which means almost 10 crores per month, and that their figures say that you have 40% vacancy in this. So to assume and to ask the question that is there even a demand in this sector, isn't that a valid question?
Are you suggesting that if you have no. Are you suggesting that if you have a bullet train, it's going to go empty? I think that is the most preposterous argument, because that is something that even the commuters are looking forward to. You speak to the commuters in Mumbai or you speak to the commuters in Ahmedabad, and they will all tell you that this is such a great solution, and if it works out, who's to say? Maybe we'll have 8 to 10 other segments which will work at the same velocity. And if we have these kind of models where you have public-private partnership, you could have interstate or inter-country partnerships, you can have a model where you have low interest rate for infrastructure projects that give jobs, which remunerate all kinds of employment. We should be really looking at the positives rather than always viewing things with jaundiced eyes and believing that this could be
it's not jaundice.
not worthy of the effort.